Dwight probably not going to go to Mar.19 or Kevin, but knowing you have Omer there, how much does it change things? Not really change a whole great deal.
I mean, we were down. I mean, it definitely changes things. Definitely. We just got to make sure we attack. Probably doing a few more pick and rolls. Just try to keep sticking to what we're doing. Spread them, move them, play fast, play defense. Omer is very capable of the defense on the defensive end. He's a very good pick and roller, catching and finishing well. So,
how much did it change on the offensive end?
More pick and rolls. Yeah.
Jeremy, you guys are known to play so much better when people leave the lineup. Just talk a little bit about how the guys seem to step up when one of the stars gets out.
Yeah, I mean, I think our staff does a great job of keeping everybody ready, and it's a long season, but you never know when your number's going to get called. So just trying to keep everybody in shape, and also I think we have a good group of guys who work hard and get in early, make sure they're trying to stay in shape and doing the little things to make sure their bodies are feeling good. So I think that contributes to part of it.
Is it very different? I know you're on pick and rolls with Dwight too, but is it very different where you look for the guy, where he get the ball, all those kinds of things with one guy compared to another?
I think it's not so much where they get it. I think it's more how you pass it. So Dwight is more going to be lobs and different things like that. I think Omer is going to be more scoop passes and bounce passes, pocket passes. They're both really good passes out of the pick and roll, which makes it really easy for us on the outside.
So in the game the other night, it looked like in the first half there were a couple lobs. So was that an adjustment that, no, different guy, do things differently?
Yeah, not to say he can't. I mean, lobs are okay. I mean, you might not get, the highlight Sports Center top 10 finish, but he can catch it, come down with it, finish it, or he can still dunk, alley-oop dunk. It's just, but he prefers them, in the pocket, where his hands are. So it's just different tendencies.
Is it different defensively? Are there different strengths, different positioning to adjust?
They're both so good defensively. I mean, we, for the most part, we keep everything pretty much the same. We're going to keep everything pretty much the same.
How much does it change?
You feel more excited about the playoffs coming off that 2-week stretch? There was some up, some down, but
we were all excited for the playoffs. That's the best part of the season. So, we're definitely all excited. The closer we get to it, the more excited we get.
Because you learn more about those top teams and what it takes to beat them, or what?
I think we'd be excited regardless, but I think that gives us a taste of the playoffs. I think, our first round matchup, we don't know who it's going to be, but we know it's going to be physical, it's going to be playoff basketball, and I would say that over the last 2 weeks we've gotten as close to that as we can get.
Jeremy, how much does the opposing defense, the defensive attack your offense differently with Omer out there, say, as opposed to Dwight, what they do from what you can tell?
It's only been one game, so I'm not sure. I think they're both, people are afraid to go in and challenge both of them, to be honest. I think, I don't think anyone thinks of Omer as we're going to go pick on Omer tonight. Or if they do, they're dumb. So, I don't think anybody thinks that.
Before the All-Star break, you were saying that it kind of felt like, the lap 3 of 4 in like a mile race. I mean, what is this time of year like, just that final 15?
The end of lap 3. We're approaching lap 4. That's kind of how it feels. I think once you get down to like 10 games or less, then you're really, then that's, you're pushing towards the end and into the playoffs.
So you kind of feel that light at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah, for sure.
How much are you looking though at the standings? You have a lot to play for right now in terms of seeding.
I'm trying not to look. It's not going very well. I look every night. I told myself I would stop looking, but that hasn't happened yet, so maybe I'll do a better job. I definitely know exactly what's going on and how many games behind. 3 is from 4, 4 is from 5, 5 is from 6. So.
Will that keep you sharp, though, going into the stretch of games that are favorable for you, but obviously teams like Monday night that, you should win?
Yeah, I think, we're definitely, at the end of the day, you want to put yourself in the best position possible and be able to, challenge. Who knows what can happen. We may be able to challenge for a 3 seed. You never know. Right now, we're a little bit behind them, but you just never know coming down the stretch. You want to make sure you don't want to look back and say, if we hadn't dropped this or that.